Hello everyone, finally back with Steins Gate, and this time hopefully with proper sound. You know what, I'm gonna just quickly check to make sure. Okay, there's gonna be a bit of an echo because I was just listening to my own stream, but looks good. So, okay, I don't entirely remember what happened last time because it's been an entire week. But I think I was looking at a lot of 4chan-like threads, and there was some girl that showed up briefly who is working for the person who's my landowner, and a lot of things are messing up in the timeline. It looks like people aren't remembering people that they should remember. I'm remembering everything as the main character, but everyone else is like, I guess their reality is altering. I don't really know what's going on, but I guess it's time to find out, or hopefully find out more about what's happening. Okay, so let's continue. Hey Daru, what's with the X68000? I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone. It's cool, duh. I have to remember all the voices I use. So, it's the reason why we have some protagonists that are odd-eyed even though they're Japanese. Not getting you, bro. It's cool. If it's cool, then it's cool. Anyway, there wasn't much of an option. This was the only PC we weren't using. What about your new one? No way, we don't know what could happen when it's connected to your crazy machine. It could kill the performance. Selfish bastard. Besides, we made the phone wave, named subject to change, together. It is our crazy machine. Anyway, did you do any research on the jellification? Yeah, at the university this morning. Why would a banana jellify? What kind of science are we dealing with here? I examined a sample under the microscope and found it was shredded at the molecular level. Shredded? It's not a mere phase transition. The banana became something entirely different. Could it have rotted? Nah, there's no way 2 minutes into the microwave could do that. Then I remembered about fractal structures. The Mendra sponge thing? Mendra sponge? I should probably be looking at these. Yeah, it looked like something drilled holes into the banana. An infinite number of holes in a fractal pattern. Right down to the nano level. Whoa, what could do something like that? I have one hypothesis. Adding a dramatic pause to build tension. Daru gulps, waiting for me to continue. It's the result of the microwave's electromagnetic waves. What does that mean? If my guess is correct, then our phone wave, named subject to change, has the potential to become a weapon of unprecedented destructive power. One that could change the face of war as we know it. I twist my lips into a maniacal grin. Then I whip out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. We're proceeding to stage 2 of the plan. Soon they will learn that Judgment Day is near. All shall be as Steins Gate wills. Resistance is futile. El Sai Congru. Quit talking to your imaginary friend. I'm done with the wiring. I want to explain that he's not imaginary, but revealing the identity of my contact would be a betrayal. The last thing I need is another enemy, especially one whose power and cunning rivals that of the organization. I thought the contact was Daru. I remember it being Daru at the beginning, but this is Daru, so I guess there's someone else. Interesting. The phone wave, named subject to change, is now an indecipherable mess of wires. All we did was hook it up to a computer, yet it turned out like something MacDiver would put together. Oh, I get it, like MacGyver. Wow, there's a lot of tips. Alright, now we can access the microwave's terminal mode and see exactly what's going on inside its computer brain. Well, what's next? Oh, got mail. Sorry, hold on. More important things to look at. I'll reply to your conversation later. Faris. Oh, it's Faris. I remember her. I think she's the girl, the maid girl. Yeah, I think she's the maid girl. Cat maid girl. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, right. I was trying not to lead her on-ish. I don't know. Okay. It's subject. It's already a state of emergency, yeah. That's why you need to locate the 14th man as soon as possible, yeah. He must be in Hawk's Nest, also known as Eagle Prison, which exists somewhere in Akiba. Oh, oops. That's the end of the... Okay, I guess I don't have a response to that. So I have to locate a 14th man as soon as possible. Okay, and he must be in the Eagle Prison? Somewhere in Akiba? Alright, I guess I'll try to keep that in mind. It's gotta be important. Put that away. Anyway, as I was saying, Daru, we have bananas. Oh, this is, Oh, this is Mayuri. Okay, cool. Shoot, I just couldn't recognize her through the wig. Just before I left May Queen plus Nyan Squared, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas. With her money. She's too nice for her own good. Maybe she didn't even consider what would happen. By now, you'd think she'd know that if I buy bananas, I'm going to experiment on them. God, I'm such an asshole. And so, I put the entire bunch of bananas into the phone wave. Name subject to change. You know that Mayushi's gonna cry if you use them all, right? Wasn't it her money? She donated that money to our research efforts. You don't have to use the whole thing. One is enough. One. Daru retrieves the bananas, peels one from the bunch, and sticks it back inside the phone wave. Name subject to change. We'll never reshape the fabric of society as long as money dictates the limits of our science. You're the only one who wants to reshape society, Okarin. He lost all enthusiasm the second we got back to the lab. What a fickle man. Come on, start the timer already. Right. Now, where did I put my phone? Phone. I'm guessing I gotta take my phone out. Huh. Wait, I don't remember what... Hold on, wait. What do I do with my phone again? Okay, I take... Oh, sorry. Okay, take the phone out. I think I message the phone wave. Yes? Okay. Call complete. Instant access. Hello, this is phone wave. Name subject to change. The Mayushi guidance system. You can operate the timer from this menu. After pushing the pound button, please enter the heating time in seconds. In hindsight, we should have made the Mayushi guidance skippable. Having to wait each time is quite annoying. Oh yeah, I know the problem with that in video games. For example, press pound 60 for 1 minute. For 2 minutes, press pound 120. It's finally over. Okay, entering 120 pound. Complete. The turntable inside the phone wave, name subject to change, begins to spin backwards. 2 minutes sure is long. It doesn't actually have to be 2 minutes. Mayuri had the timer set to 2 minutes when she first discovered the freezing function, or whatever it is, so we're just reproducing that. Naturally, we have experimented with 60 seconds and 180 seconds too. If we set it shorter, the freezing only goes halfway, if at all. Conversely, setting it longer increases the effect. You know, if the microwave's emissions are doing it, then shouldn't our cells be jellified as well? While still looking bored, Daru finally gets into the discussion at hand. Well, have you ever nuked yourself inside the phone wave? Name subject to change? I can't even fit in there. Anyway, what's your source on the electromagnetic waves? If you must know, it's my mad scientist's intuition. Oh, whoops. Good call, dude. I knew I was forgetting something. Hold on. Let me fix that. Steins part. I guess I attempted to slay it and failed because I'm in the wrong world. According to my live notification. Cool, okay. All good. I literally wrote, well, that doesn't matter, but I changed my live notification to come join Malt as he attempts to Stein the gate. So yes. Oh cool, Nightbot. Thanks, Nightbot. Wait, what did Nightbot say? Oh, nice. Alright. Back to this. And hopefully with proper stream titling now. Alright. I mean, it only does it every 20 minutes and only if the chat is active. To avoid it from just spamming an empty chat. Anyway. If you must know, it is my mad scientist intuition. Oh, so no facts. Edison once said, without 1% inspiration, 99% of perspiration is wasted. So inventors of the world, be inspired. End quote. Wasn't it genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration? Sorry to disappoint, but in recent years it's become common knowledge that that is a misquote. Mwahaha! Edison said that? Be inspired? Yes, be inspired, he said. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. At least, that's what the wiki said. Therefore, as a genius mad scientist, I am always The phone wave, named subject to change, rings. This is just going to jellify the banana like usual, isn't it? We need a new experiment. It feels like I wasted 120 seconds on nothing. Daru opens the phone wave named subject to change's door and peeks inside. What? What? He rubs his eyes, blinks several times, then resumes, staring into the microwave. What are you doing? Well, it's gone. Gone? What's gone? The banana. What is he talking about? I push Daru aside and look into the phone wave, named subject to change. It's gone. There's nothing inside. The banana has vanished without a trace. Well then, that's not cool. It totally changed what it was supposed to do. Even more confusion is now added. After a short pause to collect myself, I whip out my phone and speak into the silence. It's me. Slight problem. We may have awakened something. Terrible. What do you mean something terrible? I ignore Daru's panicked cry. I'm surprised too, my heart's pounding, but I try to appear calm. I'm invoking Emergency Order 666. Activate the Cold Hard Protocol. What? What do you mean we need congressional approval? There's no time, you fool. Tokyo will be blasted to atoms. I put my phone away after yelling. Oh, I guess I should have yelled more there. You should be an actor. Shut up, you forest stalker. Where'd you hide the banana? Who's a stalker? The banana. Where is it? Are you planning on becoming a street magician or something? You're the one who hid it, aren't you? Awkward silence. Oh, sorry. Uncomfortable silence. My bad. I realize my throat is dry. Oh yeah, that's me every time I'm doing this playthrough. Throat is very dry. Definitely realize that. Only been 15 minutes. All good. I can do this. Where the hell did it go? How should I know? Where did you go? Banana! Banana! I take the turntable out of the microwave, scour every nook and cranny, but find neither peel nor stem of the banana. Wait, I think I get it now. That's not an electromagnetic weapon, it's a teleportation device. What? Wait, that's absurd. How else could it have vanished? The microwave was closed. Maybe we should just calm down. Yeah, you're right. I'm good, how are you? It's nice to see you again. I appreciate the lurk as well. We each take a deep breath. Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That will calm me down. I reach for the bunch of bananas. What the? Impossible. Impossible! Not 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from the bunch and put it inside the phone wave. Name subject to change. Look, it's a pristine banana. Well, one of them is jellified, but you know. Oh yeah, there's actually a lot of banana things happening here, so your name is pretty relevant. But now, there's no sign that a banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas. Oh shit, what the hell's going on? Daru notices it too. He reaches out to touch it, but I quickly stop him. Wait. How many bananas are in the lab right now? Just these, I think. Is this gel banana attached to the same stem as this banana you just picked? I don't know, man. I wasn't paying attention. It doesn't look like it was ever plucked. Nope. No cuts or anything. Aside from the jellification, it looks completely normal. Hey, Daru, could this possibly be... The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again, but I must, because no matter how unbelievable it may be, we saw it with our own eyes. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it, the banana that was inside the phone wave, name subject to change, returned instantly to its bunch. In other words, a teleporter. We've invented a teleporter. Oh, says a question mark, so I don't know what voice to use. Girl's voice. Okay, good thing I went high-pitched. A girl's voice coming in from the lounge. That looks like an interesting experiment. Oh, I think it's the new girl? I don't remember what her voice is. Shoot. Whatever. I'll figure one out. Who's there? My heart just skips a beat. Or just skipped a beat. I turn towards the voice in surprise. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the hell her voice is. It's been too long. Okay. And get pierced by a sharp stare. Impossible. What are you doing here? The 18-year-old girl... the 18-year-old genius girl, a sadist who humiliates men in public, also known as the zombie. Wait, what? No one called her that. Okay. Makize Kurisu. Nice exposition, bro. Who are you calling a zombie? What is the meaning of this? What is your purpose here? I'm here to see you, Okabe Rentaro-san. Or is it Hoen Kyoma-san? Wait, how the hell does she know my real name? I've never spoken it in front of her. I was right, you're one of the organization's top agents, an Esper with superhuman powers. No wonder you rose from the dead. I'm not dead, alright? Please stop killing me off. Hashira-san, can't you do something about this guy? You came at a bad time, Makizeshi, with Okaran freaking out like this. Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Why? Oh, is everything so screwed up now that she's a regular member here? What is happening? Okay. Have you betrayed me, Daru? Calm down, man. Are you being blackmailed, or did she seduce you? I glare at Kurisu. He's my right-hand man. How dare you? You've crossed the line, bitch! Get a hold of yourself. Kurisu's eyes flash dangerously. I think. Such intensity from an 18-year-old. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine, constructed to replace the dead Kurisu. Is that it? For now, I'll do as I'm told. Hashida-san gave me the address after yesterday's lecture. He also told me your name. That's all? The truth is, kind of a letdown. So, you're here to see me, is that it? Yes, you claim to have seen me die. I came to see if that was the truth, or just a pathetic excuse to grope me. I came for an answer. Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right? But your current behavior is all the answer I need. It was all an act to grope me. My initial hypothesis was correct. Not so fast. There's more to this than you know. I must clear my name, or I'll be labeled as a perv forever. Anyway, let's put that aside for now. Really? That's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. But that "for now" part bothers me. Kurisu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Why am I saying this? Not much in the chest, though. Okay, I guess I deserve to be called a perv, because that was totally uncalled for. Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't she tell this area is off limits? I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Makize Kurisu. Pleased to meet you. She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips? You can't even shake hands? Are all Japanese men this difficult? Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops. You're not Japanese? I've lived in America for 7 years. What about it? America. I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails, no unnecessary nail polish. I stare, fixated. Slowly, I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so that I can flee at a moment's notice. I lightly grab the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and index finger, then instantly let go. What's your problem? I can feel your aura of malice. You must be a powerful kung fu master. Don't be ridiculous. Then you're a ninja! Give it a rest. Damn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes, too. If you grew up in America, shouldn't you say, "Ha ha ha, nice to meet you," with a smile across your whole face when asking for a handshake? No, wait. You should be asking for a hug, right? Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine. What kind of stereotype is that? Kurisu sighs. She's not even looking at me. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to Phone Wave, named subject to change. The bananas which have just exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. Of the bunch, one has been completely jellified. Fascinating. Kurisu brings her face closer to it to get a good look. Have any forceps? No. Oh. And then Kurisu stabs the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She burrows... Hold on. She buries her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into slimy banana. That sounds slightly arousing. What are you doing? That's precious data. I'm sorry, I need water breaks sometimes. It's squishy. Kurisu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. She puts that fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation. Nice. No taste. Gross. She says it with such a straight face. You have quite the appetite, I see. A side effect of resurrection, perhaps? It is a very nice name, yes. If you're that hungry, I guess I could give you a banana or two. No thanks. Either way, those bananas are Mayushi's. Come, don't be shy. This is an offering. Take it. As if. Who would eat some PERV'S banana? Oh, come on. You're not even trying to avoid the weird. Yep. He caught it. A PERV'S banana. Daru starts shaking as if he's being electrocuted, but... Hold that thought. I'm going to check my phone in front of this everybody. Alright, it's from Mayuri. Subject dangerous. Daru-kun was taking a nap earlier and I think he has sleep apnea. It really surprised me when he stopped breathing. I told him he should lose weight, but he won't listen. Okaran, you should talk to him too. What the fuck? Okay. Thanks. I can't even reply to that. I guess I'll tell him eventually. What? What's wrong? Eat a PERV'S banana. Squishy. Finger in mouth. Gross. With a sour expression. Looks like his cranial pervert processor is overclocking. I think my actual record was like, I guess 9 when I was playing Overwatch and then Heroes of the Storm. But yeah, it's pretty high though, and I do appreciate that. Thanks to everybody who's watching. Looks like his cranial. Oh, sorry, I said that. Can you say that one more time with a more humiliated expression, if you please? Oh yes, I'd like to ask, can you guys hear the sound though? Like, I know you can hear me, but can you hear the game music? I'd like it to be somewhat audible. And last time it was totally overpowering me, and I'm trying to avoid that, but I also don't want it to be super quiet. And it is playing something right now, like a goofy sounding song. It's low? Okay. Let me try adjusting it a little. Let me know if it's getting too loud though. Okay, how about now? What does it sound like? Can you still hear me over the sound? Low as in good? Oh, okay, so I shouldn't turn it up? And just keep it around the same then. Okay. Just let me know if it's ever like too crazy. Like, I know some songs are probably louder than others. Anyway. I said that. Huh? Come on, say, who would eat some PERV'S banana? But if you could add an but it's so... After that, it would be extra delicious. Huh? Huh? Suddenly, Kurisu's face turns bright red. Okay, at least she's more aware than Mayuri is. Mwahaha! Oh Daru, you may be a worthless, disgusting perv, but let me say, well done, sir. Meme it up. I can't just force memes. They have to happen naturally. Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for maximum combo. Let's show this conceited little girl how true adults fight. So, Makize Kurisu, you just imagined something, didn't you? By all means, tell us what. Don't be shy. Why you... Come on, say it, genius girl. What's the imagination of a genius like? I'd love to hear from you. You... ass. Kurisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. This rules out... No. I ain't Devin. That ain't my thing. That's like a Logan Paul thing. I'm not gonna do that shit. I mean, I know it's before that, but he's kind of like the guy who's just memeing the hell out of that shit with terrible intent. That rules out robotic killing machine. I feel refreshed. I haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man. Always gets the job done. I get it. You're both pervs. Well, you could say that. I mean, oops, that was the wrong voice. Don't admit it, you idiot. I don't want to hear that from you. Okay, if I came off as a little rude, I apologize. Kurisu sighs deeply and turns back to us. Oh, actually, I should remember to save. Let us do that before I forget. Her composure has already returned. I was only acting that way because you molested me, but I'll ignore that for now. I wish you would stop saying "for now." It's like she's gonna call the cops on me later. Please tell me what happened to this banana. I'd also like to hear about that. Kurisu glances on at the phone wave, name subject to change. That microwave thing. That's top secret. The one thing I'm cleared to share with unauthorized individuals is that its name is Phone Wave. Name subject to change. It's so hard to say. Name subject to change? What's that about? Phone Wave is weak. It needs a better name. I couldn't care less about its name. I'm afraid that's the only information you're cleared for. Hold on, Okarin. Makizeshi might be able to explain what's going on. Well, she is a genius. She would have to be to defeat my sharp wit. You can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Plus, she has danger written on her face. Not to mention, she's a little scary too. Then, I get a great idea. That creepy grin. Are you thinking perverted thoughts again? You said your name's Christina, right? Who the hell's Christina? I never said that. Oops, that was the wrong voice again. This is hard. Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood movie star, or a film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real name. If you wish to learn the secrets of this microwave, then you must meet my conditions. Which are... Condition 1, you must become a lab mem. Laboratory member? Ramen? No, lab mem, stupid. Short for laboratory member. Yeah, exactly. You mean you want me to join your research team? I'm supposed to return to America in August. I'll have you sign a non-disclosure agreement so that you won't betray our secrets. Break the agreement, and I'll report your steamy, perverted acts to the science magazine. Gah. You're a monster, Okarin. I'll take 5 copies. From the moment you become a lab mem to the moment of your departure, your brain shall be used for the benefit of our lab. You're so full of it. Let's see the contract then. What contract? This is a lab, not a corporation. I don't mind lending you my knowledge, but if there is more pervy nonsense involved, the answer is no. Don't worry, we don't bite. No more molestation? No, alright? You said that was condition 1. There's gotta be a second one, right? It better not be... The second condition is... that you'll overlook all past acts of molestation that I may or may not have committed. Blank expression. Okarin, you're so petty. You're the pettiest person I've ever met. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. Shut up, Daru. You have no right to talk. By the way, Daru's perverted acts aren't included. You two can work it out yourselves. The best kind of agreement. What the hell, man? Those are the conditions. If you can't accept them, then you must leave at once. So, what'll it be? I don't think it's a bad deal at all. You mean for you? Kurisu puts her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in exaggerated gesture. Jeez, I feel like I'm being I feel like I'm hyper-secreting noradrenaline. Let me pick my jaw up off the floor. Okay. Hold on. This is a tip that I want to see. What the hell is noradrenaline? A neurotransmitter secreted in the brain. Proper name, norepinephrine. I don't know how to pronounce that. Secreted when in an excited emotional state. I don't really understand why you're telling me that. I don't care about your dislocated jaw. Do you accept the conditions or not? Answer me, Christina. Stop adding Tina. My name's Kurisu. Oh, is that just Chris? Kurisu? Okay, that makes sense. Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America make such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later, she'll say, damn! Or, oh my god! Or, motherfucker! Okay. Okay, I accept. Good answer. From this moment forth, you're lab ma'am number 004. Welcome, Christina. Codename The Zombie. I won't answer to either. Use my real name, Ho-Uin. Lots of blank stares. We spend a minute staring each other down. Kurisu's the first to look away. Although she looks like she's still staring at me from this, but alright. She does so in a way that says, good grief, Charlie Brown. Just kidding, I didn't say Charlie Brown. You're such a child. You say something, genius perv girl? Come on, no more saying oops. Come on, no more saying perv. I won't treat you like a perv either, so let's drop it already. As long as you understand. Now for the issue at hand. Daru, give Christina... No Tina either. Give Kurisu-kun an explanation on our experiments so far. But I refuse. Damn it, Itaru. God damn it, Itaru. Oh, you just had one job, dude. Alright. What are you here for? All you do is make shitty commentary and be perverted. Alright, whatever. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain. Along the way, I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds. Which enrages Kurisu, of course. But I finally tell her everything about the bananas in the phone wave, named subject to change. How's that selling out? all of Twitch's videos on demand are like auto-delete after 60 days, so it's the only way to have permanent copies. Or relatively permanent until YouTube explodes or whatever. Kurisu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius. Fascinating. Let's hear your opinion. I think we can at least throw out completely worthless theories like electromagnetic weaponry and teleportation. Yeah, I mainly just have it for the archiving. I don't really expect to like grow over there. I'm just using it as a tool, really. Especially because it's so easy to upload from Twitch to YouTube. It's like an instant upload there. And yeah, there's like a lot of restrictions now on getting custom channel names and things like that. I didn't realize, but I guess it's bound to happen when it gets so popular. Like, you need to have like 100 subscribers and stuff to have an actual channel name, like as a URL. Oh, I didn't know you were doing that. I can, but on Twitch, like I said before, the videos like delete after 60 days. Normally 14 days, but with Prime it becomes 60 days, but it still eventually deletes, so unless I put them on YouTube, they're gonna eventually disappear. And I'd like to have like a record of all my streams, if possible. Yeah, I was considering editing them, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's too worth it. Maybe one day I'll try making stuff directly to my channel, but I doubt it. I doubt anytime soon. It's mainly just for me to store videos. The lady doth protest too much. Can we run the experiment one more time? I want to see it for myself. Without waiting for our approval, Kurisu plucks an untouched banana and sticks it in the microwave, and starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling that she's really enjoying herself. I can't put my finger on why. Call it a hunch. But I mean, she's a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting? Okabe-san, Hashida-san, please watch the bananas. Who are you to give me orders? I am the mad scientist. Ho! Whatever, just keep your eye on the bananas. Okay, so she's a little snippy. Daru and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyway. After missing it the first time, we're determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes. 60 seconds have passed. Any change? Nope. Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. I have a feeling that it's not going to go as planned just to piss me off, but let's hope it does. And if it only happens once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then that's proof that something's actually going on. Then, Kurisu will have to admit that I, the great Hoenn Kyoma, have invented humanity's first teleporter. I keep staring at the bananas in anticipation. 100 seconds? A few moments after Kurisu's report. I'm blinking, I'm guessing. Oh, they're back. It's back. I blinked through it. Damn it. A gel banana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are 2 of them on the bunch. It happened faster than the blink of an eye. It appeared! Interesting. Things are happening. I'm at a loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. The phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Kurisu has a blank expression. She peeks into the microwave, stumped. How does it look? Huh? Oh, at 104 seconds, it disappeared abruptly. Yeah. She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon. I don't know. For some reason, all the experiments are happening with the banana that basically one of the characters buys them as a snack a lot, and then the main character and this guy keep putting it into this microwave, and they realize that if they made the microwave go at negative time, the banana came out as a gel banana, which had no taste and was just basically useless. And now they're messing with it more and realizing that if they only put one, instead of putting the entire bunch of bananas in and put like one at a time, putting it in the microwave and doing the reverse thing makes it reappear on the original bunch except jellified. So now they're like, what? And then I guess it's very easy for Hitaru here to make very perverted jokes about it, because he's done that twice now. But yeah, I don't think there's any particular reason why it's bananas, it's just bananas. So it is a teleporter, the first in human history. Kurisu quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself. But the way it works is that it's a microwave that's controlled with the phone, which is why it's called a phone wave, name subject to change. So like you have to like text the code into it to tell it to go to certain seconds. And it's because they've typed it in backwards that it's screwed up. So I don't know if you can do it on an actual microwave, because I don't think they'll let you do that, because they don't want you to be time traveling and shit. So they know. They know how to avoid us from discovering that shit. Teleportation, is that even possible? It did move, no matter how unbelievable that might be. Could it be quantum teleportation? No, that only occurs in the quantum level. Don't avert your eyes from the truth. What you've seen with your own eyes is everything. She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes are like a sniper's, hard and keen. Did it really teleport? It's dangerous to reason from the conclusion. Well then, genius girl, what do you call this phenomenon? She doesn't have anything to say to that. Let's sort this out. Neither the banana bunch nor the frozen chicken teleported, correct? What frozen chicken? I don't even remember that. So maybe there's a size limit for objects that can teleport. But aren't those chicken pieces smaller than the bananas? We use the same chicken for each experiment. They come in 12 packs. Mayuri only buys her favorite, juicy chicken number 1. So is that what it's called? Or did he just say that? Did he just say that? Okay. That's quite a lot then. What about salt? You experimented with salt too, right? We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened. Maybe the plate was in the way. Of course, we tried it without the plate, but that didn't change anything. Then maybe each individual grain of salt was too small or something? I need a clue. Looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing in the room, looking a little annoyed. Anything else? Have you noticed anything else about the phone wave? Not phone wave. Phone wave name subject to change. Forget about that. So, have you noticed anything or not? Kurisu is looking at Daru. Looks like she's asking him, not me. True. He should know more about the phone wave name subject to change than I do. He's on all the maintenance on it after all. Oh, right. One time, it shot off a huge electrical discharge. What? I don't know anything about that. That's because you weren't around when it happened. Discharge? How much? It was like a fluorescent light lit up the development room. It lasted about 2 seconds, I guess. What were the circumstances? I was adjusting the cell phone attached to it. I unhooked it and put my own in. A little bit later, Sparky. When was that? Around noon yesterday, when you went to see Dr. Nakabachi's presentation. Dr. Nakabachi? That's right. I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from John Titor. Maybe the current John Titor is actually Nakabachi. But wait, Daru, didn't you say that Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was cancelled? Yeah, but you went with Mayushi anyway, remember? No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled the way I remember it. Still, I don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's. That reminds me, I sent you an email back then. Did you get it? An email? That email you showed me at ATF yesterday? When I nod, Kurisu comes closer. It said someone stabbed me at the presentation, didn't it? Yeah, but for some reason, Daru's phone received it a week ago. Huh? Wasn't that one of your stories? If it wasn't, then that would make the timestamp weird. I always speak the truth. If you don't trust me, I'll show you my send history. I whip out my phone and call up this history. But it's gone. Not a trace of that mail remains. According to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Dr. Nakabachi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kurisu's body, panicked, and fled Radikan. That's when I sent that mail. But no matter how many times I check, there's no record of it. It should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone wave. Name subject to change. Where did it go? I could have sworn I've sent it just before 1 p.m. Oh yeah, that's when the discharge phenomenon happened. The show I was watching was about to end. Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration! Edison would be proud. This isn't something you can just accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turned to Daru and Kurisu with a huge grin on my face. I get it. So that's what happened. What? Oh, this is one of Okaran's usual habits, so don't mind it. Seriously. Silence! I've reached the answer, and now the world will tremble. I slapped the top of the phone wave, name subject to change. The disappearance of my mail? The strange timestamp and the sudden electrical discharge must be related somehow. Awkward silence. And? Huh? I understand that they're related somehow, but how? It's your job to figure that out, Christina. Hashida-san, talking to this guy is so tiring. Everyone's like that at first. The trick is not to take him seriously. And you call yourself my right-hand man? Whatever. I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery. Daru, describe the phone wave, name subject to change, just status, when the discharge phenomenon occurred. It was kind of a mess. I connected my phone to the phone wave, and I was testing to see if I could control it with the X68000. I disconnect the phone plugged into the phone wave, name subject to change, and replace it with mine. And then I hear the door open in the lounge. I'm home, so hungry. Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. It looks like she's done with work. Time to eat some chicken. Juicy chicken number 1. Okarin? Did you buy the bananas? Okarin! When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide. Huh? We have a guest? When she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile. I'm Mayushi, nice to meet you. I'm Makise. Apparently, I'm a lab mem now. Really? That's great! Another girl lab mem! Daru, what were you doing with the X68000? Like I said, I was adjusting the incoming mail settings. I was monitoring the moment it received mail for remote control. That's why I put it on freezing mode for 120 seconds too. I made it so that you can start freezing mode by computer. I tested that out yesterday too. Mayuri, insert the juicy number chicken 1 into the phone wave, name subject to change. You all want some? I can give you one each. With her usual ditziness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Oh man, don't kill the chicken. Don't kill the chicken! Don't do it! Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. It doesn't look like that different from using DOS. I enter 120 pound on the keyboard and strike the enter key. Rip chicken. This chicken is dead. Oh, god damn it. The phone wave name subject to change starts up. The juicy chicken number 1 starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Kurisu stares hard at the phone wave, name subject to change, as if to not let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice. So we've reproduced the conditions that existed when the discharge phenomenon occurred, right? How was it again? You there, assistant! Huh? Me? Who else? When did I become your assistant? Just send something to my phone. If we reproduce the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave, name subject to change, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant, Kurisu, just scowls. I don't even know your email address. What a useless assistant. Don't call me your assistant. Daru, send an email from your phone. Sure, but what? Anything. Send Christina's a perv. I thought we agreed to stop saying that. Well, let's compromise and go with Okarin's a perv. You traitor! Good job, Hashida-san. Kurisu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. I really don't like this. Oh no! Mayushi's bananas! Sounds like Mayuri has found the results of her latest experiment. They became gel bananas. We experimented on them. But they were Mayushi's. Want me to send the mail now? You'll be reimbursed later. By Hoenn-san, that is. Why me? Jeez, why do you always have to experiment on Mayushi's food? Don't tell me you're experimenting on the chicken too. We are. Okay, sending it now. Sending, click. Mayuri slips past me and steps into the active phone wave, name subject to change. Before anyone can react, she grabs the handle. Is something gonna happen? Something about to happen. Something crazy about to happen. Wait! Don't open that! Huh? But it's too late. Wah wah! Blue-white light fills the room, crackling angrily like the heart of the storm. An electrical discharge! The girl is right, dude. What's happening? Not like this. A violent sparking sound. I grab Mayuri and pull her away from that phone wave. Name subject to change. Are we gonna die? That doesn't sound good. Oh boy. That lightning's coming straight from her nose. It's literally arcing from her nose. Oh, am I supposed to be clicking something? Oh, that was an explosion. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked anything. Oh! Oh! Oh, things are happening! A thin cloud of smoke fills the room, except it looks like pure white light. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. I try blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kurisu and Daru coughing. Everyone okay? Somehow. That was definitely more than 2 seconds. Mayuri squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers. Fingers, not figures. Oh, Karin, what just happened? What is happening? My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks perplexed. Are you okay? No burns or anything? It doesn't hurt anywhere, so I think I'm okay. Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Whew. Well, that was something. I wiped the sweat off my brow. Hey, look at this! Kurisu's voice is strained. Uh-oh. Someone gonna be half Jalbana? With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room. And what I see strikes me speechless. Okay, that's okay. That's not too bad, just explosion. The large table in the center of the room is made of thick, solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed the phone wave, named such to change, in the X68000 and the X68000 on it. That table has been split in two, as if by a woodcutter's axe. Or like a crowbar. The computer and other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor. And the microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor. What the hell? How did that... Yeah, it's a microwave, but it's not heavy enough to make a hole in the floor. This can't be caused by electrical discharge. Some other phenomenon? I shake off my surprise, and this is no time to be standing with jaw agape, Hoenn Kyoma. Seize the moment! It's just as my calculations predicted. First, some maniacal laughter. Next, I try to take out my phone and do the usual, but unfortunately, it's still plugged into the phone wave. Name subject to change. L. Psi Congru. I whisper the words. Words that have no meaning. Words I use simply because they sound cool. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart. So, about Mayushi's chicken. Eh? Mayuri stands up and looks inside the phone wave, name subject to change. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open. Mayushi's chicken is all burnt black. I pat Mayuri's shoulders to cheer her up. Juicy chicken number 1 has made a noble sacrifice for the progress of science. Let us pray for his happiness in the next life. The chicken doesn't matter. Right now, we need to determine what happened with the phone. It doesn't matter. That's so mean, Christina-chan. Hey, Ho and Kyoma, do something about this. Mayushi-san's learned my name wrong. More importantly, we need ventilation. Oh yeah, sure, right now he coughs. Silence, all of you! I affix everyone with an overpowering stare. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century... Yeah, it's super intense. Because shit just got real-ish. Though I don't really know what's happening, but it seems real. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin that with their foolish talk. My heart pounding. I detach my phone from the phone wave, name subject to change. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. Except for this nice blood background that I put on, you know, just in case I needed it. I open it. It still works. I bring up the list of received emails. Shining finger? I don't remember that. New email should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there, I find it. Is it this? Is it the fact that I got another email in the past, even though she just sent it now? Oh, Karen's a P? That's exactly what he told me. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the same exact thing that happened to me, to my someone stabbed Kurisu email. A mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration. It all connects. There's a meaning behind these series of events, and only one true answer. I've discovered the phone wave name subject to change's true hidden function. This isn't intuition. That's right. This is conviction. Just spit it out. What do you think it is? I feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Kurisu's glare head on. First, let me say one thing. The greatest inventions are created by accident. This is what we call serendipity. Get on with it. How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point. The mail was sent to the past. The chicken returned to its frozen state. The plucked banana returned to the bunch. No way. Kurisu seems to get it now, as expected of my genius assistant. Yes way. This is the choice of Steins Gate. The phone wave, name subject to change, is a time machine. I mean, I saw that coming from a mile away, but... Oh my god! What? Wait, that was just one chapter? Oh my god, that was like 5.5 hours of me talking. I don't even know how many chapters there are. Alright. Oh wait, I'm receiving in mail. Holy shit, what is this shining finger shit? Alright, hold on. Wait, I read this. Oh wait, I remember now. This is that girl that was taking pictures. Moeka here. Are you a student, Okabe-kun? Are you on summer break? Are you a day person or a night person? If you'd rather I email you around a certain time, let me know. I want you to reply as soon as you can, but I don't want to be a bother, so let me know, okay? By the way, I don't like talking on the phone, so please don't call me. Relatable. I just remembered I didn't tell you my phone number. That's okay. I'm a lot more comfortable communicating by email anyway. What about you, Okabe-kun? Wow, she sure is friendly. Are you still asleep? Rise and shine. Have you talked to the super hacker yet? Oh, I'd also like to hear more about John What's-His-Face. I'm super curious. I'm nocturnal, so I usually don't go to bed until the sun comes up. It's not so bad once you get used to it. Mail me when you wake up, okay? Oh god, I'm never gonna reply you. Mainly because I don't have options to. Alright, whatever. Just gonna put my phone away. Actually, it's already noon. We didn't sleep at all. Sleep deprivation makes the summer sun seem all the brighter. I really don't want to go outside, but I'm fed up with the humidity inside the lab. I chug a bottle of Dr. P. My stomach protests. Maybe I drank too fast. I'm exhausted. My hands are shaking slightly, and my vision is cloudy. I could pass out if I'm not careful. Maybe I should take a shower. Yeah, it's pretty creepy. She's someone I randomly met on the street, and she's just been spam emailing me after I gave her my contact info because she was curious about something. A self-proclaimed reporter. Maybe I should take a shower. Or maybe, I think she was a magazine author of some kind. Anyway, maybe I should take a shower. That should stave off the exhaustion, if only temporarily. This building has a basic shower room. There's no bath, but that's enough. The lab would be hell without it. Daru is at his computer, his back turned towards me. His right leg is bouncing impatiently. The room is mostly silent save for the electric fans, humming and Daru's mouse clicks. Daru doesn't look my way, and he doesn't try to start a conversation. Neither do I. I don't have the energy. Outside is a sunny summer afternoon, but inside the air is stale and empty of life. Yesterday, the shocking experiment that convinced me that phone wave named subject to change was also a time machine. But Kurisu didn't seem willing to accept the results. She just started screaming. What? Why did she do that? A time machine? A time machine? It can't be! Is that okay? Is that all she screamed? Then she took a mad dash out of the lab. It was like she couldn't get out of here fast enough. As for Mayuri, she was depressed about her chicken and bananas, so she skipped her daily costume sewing and went home. Grudges over food run deep, I guess. I mean, yeah, because I'm a freaking asshole. Stop destroying her food that she paid for. Oh, she better get her food someday. Alright. Oh, I skipped. Okay, whatever. Our enthusiasm shot through the roof when we realized that the phone wave, named subject to change, had tremendous hidden potential. We nearly died of excitement after successfully sending an email to the past. So we stayed up all night doing experiments to confirm whether or not the phone wave, named subject to change, is indeed a time machine. The results, however... We went to the supermarket and stocked up on a wide variety of items. We tossed each of them into the phone wave, named subject to change, but everything failed. No change, nothing happened. After the experiment where the discharge phenomenon occurred, everything warmed up normally. No jellification. Suddenly, we couldn't get anything to happen, and we still have no idea why. First, let's review the problems revealed by this last run of experiments. Problem 1. Electrical discharge safety precautions. We removed everything flammable from the development room to reduce the risk of fire. We also prepared 2 fire buckets full of water just in case. But that's not a fundamental solution. We'll keep an eye out from now on, but if things get dangerous, we should seriously consider relocating our experiments. Problem 2. Mass increases. When the discharge phenomenon occurs, the phone wave, named subject to change, suddenly gains mass for unknown reasons. Because of this, the microwave broke the table and made a dent in the floor. So it got really heavy then. Interesting. To deal with this issue, we placed the microwave on the floor. Wait, I thought that table broke. Also, 7-Up. Total sponsorship. Okay. We spread the cushions and blankets underneath, This hides the hole in the floor, too. It's only a temporary fix, though. But if we make any more holes, Mr. Braun is quite capable of raising my rent. And that's to say, nothing of the calamity it will cause if it falls through the floor. Anyway, we need to find... I'm surprised it didn't fall through the floor already. This is some really sturdy floor / ceiling. Anyway, we need to find the source of the mass increase. If amateurs like us even can. If amateurs like us even can, that is. But the first two problems pale before the third. The last problem is critical. Until we solve it, we can't even really experiment with the phone wave, name subject to change. Problem 3. We're not even sure of the necessary conditions to send an email to the past. No matter how many times we tried, we couldn't pin down a single condition. We spent the entire night doing trial and error. We tried over 40 different things, but not once could we reproduce the discharge phenomenon. I had the idea that opening the microwave door was the key. That theory was proven false. There might be something else I'm missing, but for now, we're at an impasse. We started off in high spirits, but grew more and more frustrated as time progressed, which brings us to the present. Honestly, I give up. That's why I spent the entire morning lazing about like this. And another email. Email, what's up, email? Is it? Oh, it's Shining Finger again. Shining Finger. Subject, you sleep too much. I haven't gotten a reply yet. Are you still asleep? You sleep too much, Okabe-kun. You're living like an old man. Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. LMAO. Anyway, let me know when you have something on the IBN 5100. Pretty please. Moeka. Moeka. You sure do spam me a lot. They're all from Shining Finger, the woman called Kiryu Moeka. I've never used email this often before. Even Mayuri only sends me 1 or 2 a day, and she's a teenage girl. Frankly, this is starting to get on my nerves. I saw how fast Shining Finger typed. That should have been enough to tip me off and that she was a male demon. I was careless. It's too much of a pain to reply, so I ignore it. I finish off my bottle of Dr. P. My stomach gurgles. Dr. P? That sounds so gross. I know it's trying to avoid the product, but oh, come on. My stomach gurgles just thinking about it. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I'm so hungry, I don't even feel like showering. I call it to Daru, who's hammering on the keyboard. Oh, another email! Is it you again, Shining Finger? Oh, no, it's not. Mayuri. Mayushi's spending money is getting dangerously low. You and Daru need to chip in on two sometimes. You don't want to get between me and my food. What can I say to that? Don't get angry. Next time I'll treat you to anything you want to eat, so keep buying bananas for the sake of our experiments. Or, you eat too much anyway. Go on a diet before it's too late. No. She doesn't deserve that. I'm sending this nicer email. Because that's the only option I have. Jeez. Alright. Hey, wanna go to Sanbo for some beef bowl? Nah, too much trouble. Aren't you hungry? Yeah, but... You're such a bum. What's he doing on the computer anyway? I'm curious, so I casually peek over his shoulder. There's an image of a futuristic-looking facility I've never seen before. Richly colored cords crawl through a gigantic octagonal tunnel, just like the interior of a spaceship from a sci-fi movie. Based on the height of the people in this picture, the tunnel looks to be more than 10 meters tall. Incidentally, the people don't look Japanese. Daru sighs heartily. I don't know why he said that. I don't know if the blank look in his eyes is from sleepiness, exhaustion, or if it's something's just wrong with him. The Large Hadron Collider is sure is cute. What? What? What did you just say? Large Hadron... Large Hardon Coliander? Is that an incantation? No. A secret technique? Large Hadron Collider. You don't know about it? I'd grab Daru's relaxed shoulders and wring them out. Ow, 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 what are you doing? Are you conscious? Of course, man. What is this Large Hadron Collider thing? You know, it's what CERN uses to do their experiments, LHC for short. It's seriously moe. Recommended. You're lusting for something that's not even humanoid? Of course not, but there's something about it that gets me excited, you know? Makes me smile, you know? Don't you feel that? Come to think of it, I remember you said that you found factories on the undersides of highways irresistible or something. Yeah, same thing. Alright, this guy is just getting weird as the story goes on. Where does it end? 2D, 3D, and even inanimate objects. Life's too short. I don't want to limit my interest, you know. And yet, you'll do anything to avoid things that don't interest you, hypocrite. CERN. That name. I've seen it somewhere, and recently. Where was it again? It was on 4chan. Oh, of course. John Titor! Oh yeah. That guy you mentioned earlier, he's the guy @channel's going crazy about, isn't he? That one might be an imposter, but I was talking about John Titor who appeared 10 years ago. He appeared 10 years ago? The same guy? I had hoped that Daru would remember, but no such luck. Anyway, John Titor mentioned CERN. I don't remember all of it, but there's one thing I'm sure of. Titor made a prediction, namely that before the year 2034, CERN will develop a time machine. A time machine? That's a timely topic. But wasn't that just 10 years ago? That wasn't just 10 years ago. This new Titor said the same thing. It doesn't matter if it was 10 years ago or 10 seconds ago. That's not the point, Daru. This coincidence could very well be the choice of Steins Gate. Can we trust this Titor guy? It doesn't matter if we trust him or not. Now we have something in common. A time machine. We should investigate CERN. We've got nothing to lose. Vigor returns to my body. Yeah, he said the title! Actually, he's been title dropping like a billion times. He already did it like 6 times, I think. And still never has given context for it. He just keeps saying it though. Curiosity truly is the greatest delicacy for a mad scientist like me. Anyway, the phone wave, name subject to change, experiment has hit a dead end for now. So it shouldn't matter if I take a little detour for this. Tell me everything you know about CERN. Sure thing. Sure thing. My CERN folder is smoking hot. Daru strikes his keys with renewed passion. CERN, 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 CERN. You should definitely name that better. CERN. He goes to the My Pictures folder and opens a folder literally called CERN. CERN is the world's largest particle physics research institution. It's popularly called the European Laboratory for Particle Physics, or the European Organization for Nuclear Research. It's close to the border of Switzerland and France, on the outskirts of Geneva. It's famous as the birthplace of HTML, HTTP, and the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web? You mean the Internet? Bingo. That thing at the beginning of most URLs. CERN invented that? All I know about CERN is that... All I know about CERN is what I read... What? All I know about CERN is what I read Titor's book. I Caveman? I never knew they were that amazing. Most people aren't aware, but there is a Japanese research team working at CERN too. What sort of research does CERN do? Particle physics, mostly. Oh, did I just use the same... Whatever. CERN can do experiments no one else can because they have the biggest particle accelerators in the world. The low-energy anti-proton ring, the proton synchrotron booster, and the large electron-positron collider. And the big boss is the largest accelerator in the world, the LHC, Large Hadron Collider Ton. Otaku possess the ability to anthropomorphize in moe form just about anything in the world simply by sticking tan on the end of its name. Daru's powers encompass even particle accelerators. Daru doesn't seem to notice my shock, he just brings up the next image. The LHC is a 27-kilometer long circular tunnel built underneath CERN's headquarters. Its purpose is to smash protons together in the hope of creating unknown elementary particle reactions. They started experimenting last year. Before they started... Yeah, there's a lot of words going on. It's like hitting me in the limits. I gotta get some more water in my system. Before they started, there were rumors that experiments might create mini black holes. Oh no! Those mini black holes will swallow the Earth! The universe is in danger! Etc. Mini black holes? I'm pretty sure Titer said his time machine used mini black holes. Are the things he said about CERN true? What's the possibility of that actually happening? 100% that it won't. CERN officially denies it. Let's say... Oh, oops. Wrong voice. Let's say that mini black hole was formed. The amount of energy that would be so tiny that it would disappear instantly upon formation. It would be impossible for it to swallow the world. But where there's smoke, there's fire. Or ice. Or dry ice. Or does that count more of a fog? I don't know, whatever. If I remember correctly, Titer claimed that CERN began time machine research in 2001. In 2034, they complete the time machine. Right now, it's 2010. If they had actually started the research, it would have been 9 years ago. According to their official announcements, they only began experimenting in 2008. Suspicious. Of course, that's assuming Titer's story is true. Some of Titer's predictions were on the mark, but most weren't. I'm also perplexed by how everyone around me seems to have forgotten about Titer's 2000 appearance. Year 2000? There's something important in Titer's tale. Or at least, I want there to be. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Don't be surprised. I've sniffed out an evil conspiracy. John Titer. CERN. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, that's right. They're likely connected to the organization. Coincidence? Come now. Don't disappoint me. What? Evidence? Well, if you must know... Whispers. Whispers of my mad scientist intuition. Or Cthulhu. Or both. Those bastards are trying to destroy the world. Yeah, with mini black holes, but what if we were to steal that technology? What then? Of course. Who do you think I am? Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. El Psi Congru. What is Steins Gate? Are you gonna explain that? Yeah, dude, let's play. I don't mind playing. I'm running out of frickin' saliva for this. Reading everything. We can stream some Stickmen. I wouldn't mind. That'd be fun, kind of fun, actually. Get it then, dude. He wants to play Stick Fight the game. It's on like sale, but it's pretty cheap regardless. I put away my phone and turned to find Daru giving me an exasperated look. Just who the hell are you fighting with? Daru, I know what we must do. What's that? Don't you was at me. You're supposed to grin like you know exactly what I'm talking about. What kind of super hacker are you? I wanted him to say something like, well, why the hell not? So what's in it for me? And then we'd continue like this, grinning slyly the whole time. Oh, you gotta email me so much. Me, a week's worth of potato chips. Daru saying, 10 days. You sure are a glutton. The dive makes you a hungry man. Deal. Get started. You got it, boss. Or something like that. Yep, a real cool conversation. Alright, hold on. Mayuri, what you want? Okay, good. She seems appeased that I offered to treat her to food. She deserves better. Alright, Mayuri, get out of here. But the real Wadaru just purses his lips. You always give such half-baked explanations. Try to sound intelligible before you try to sound intelligent. Ooh, wise words. Work with me here. You are a super hacker. Oops, super hacker. Stop saying hacker. At least say hacker. See where I'm going with this? No, not at all. Hack into CERN. Daru stares at me in disbelief. Is that some kind of joke? I know you can do it, Daru. But just expose your dastardly deeds and find any hints of what you can about the time machine. Dastardly deeds? You're just imagining that stuff, Okarin. We stand at a crossroads. Will the phone wave, name subject to change, become a functional time machine, or will it die as garbage in a lab storage? You serious? I'm always serious. I look Daru straight in the eye as I answer. Looks like that made him understand my position. Daru sweeps the garbage off his desk, sits up straight. I'm not responsible for the consequences. Got it. Suddenly, Daru is bursting with energy. It's like his earlier lethargy was a lie. Deal. Get started. Let's do this. Is he actually gonna hack into CERN? How can you do that? You're not that cut. Are you really that crazy of a hacker? Super hacker. For your payment, I'll deposit a week's supply of potato chips into your Swiss bank account. Daru doesn't respond. He's already deep in concentration. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. It's all yours. I lie down on the sofa and let the clacking of Daru's keyboard lull me to sleep. Okay. Yeah, it's my mouth cannot handle much more, so I think I'll end the Steins gate there.